Hi, I'm Allie Hamilton from yogisanonymous.com, and I wanted to talk to you today about discernment, about using your discerning mind to figure out where you're going to invest your time, your energy, and your heart. Sometimes we talk about give and take in a relationship, and there are times where that looks like one person doing all the giving and the other person doing all the taking. And that's not really what we're looking for, right? You want it to be pretty balanced. And if you find yourself in a series of relationships like that, where you're the person doing all the giving, it's definitely something to look at. Sometimes we give because there's a sense that we're not worthy of love just on our own, that we gotta like bend over backwards and prove our worth. I think ultimately it comes down to a self-esteem, but it can also stem from just being taught that love is conditional, growing up in an environment where you have to earn it. And sometimes people give to control. So it looks like, a person who wants to become so essential that the other party isn't going to leave or hurt them. It's really always beneficial to look at what's driving you and your own participation. You're never going to change the people around you. But to really look at like what's happening within you and what is drawing you into those relationships. If it's happening again and again, if you notice this pattern in your life, it's not the other people, right? It's something that you keep choosing. And in order to heal, you really do have to love yourself. And if you're loving yourself, you're not going to keep setting yourself up in relationships where it's out of balance like that. A healthy relationship where you really love somebody, you just give, you just give from your heart because that's what you want to do. You want to show up and you want to support and you want to help that person find their own like inner yes and, spread it all over the place. But in an unhealthy relationship, that giving can turn into something else. And I just wish you the strength to examine those things and lots of healthy relationships with a good amount of give and take on both sides. Namaste.